Hi guys! Welcome to my channel. My name is Mika and here on my channel I do fragrance reviews. If this is your first time here, then welcome, and please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. That helps my channel out a lot. And today I am bringing to you my favorite from each of my favorite houses. Guys, I am so excited about today's video. I had the most fun curating this collection for you. So if this is something that piques your interest, then stay tuned. Today, my fragrance of the day is French Flower by Matiere. And this here is a tuberose dominant fragrance. I am testing it out. Just got it recently to my collection. And I'm just seeing if this is going to stay in my collection as a love. So again, that is French Flower by Matiere. If you don't know, my favorite flower note is tuberose. So this here was just right up my alley when I saw that the main dominant flower was tuberose in here. Alright guys, I'm going to go pretty fast. I don't want to share too much of the notes. I'll give you high level because I have about 30 fragrance houses here. And without further ado, let's go in and get started. So the first one is going to be from the House of Thameen, and this one here is Patiala. This here is my favorite from the house. I've tried quite a few from this house, but I still keep coming back to this one. I think it's perfect all year round, and I can't stop eyeing these beautiful blue sapphire bottles. They are so pretty to me. So again, Patiala from Thameen. Next is one of my favorite houses. I have been really loving this house so much. I love how they are so different and willing to try bold creations. And this here is L'Eau by Frederic Malle. This is just one of those gorgeous, easy to wear fragrances. It's soft. It's just non-offensive. It just reminds me of a cloud in a snow top area. This is so pretty. I love wearing this when I just want to calm down for the day and just rest my mind and not have anything on the agenda. L'Eau by Frederic Malle. This next one is from the House of Penhaligon, and this here is Elisabethan Rose. This fragrance to me is the most photorealistic fragrance of a rose to me. It just captures what I think a rose, a young dew rose smells like. And it is just so captivating. It's not too vintagey. It's not busy. It's just a pure rose. It's just the whole entire rose to me, with the stem, the leaf, as well as the flower bulb. So beautiful. Just a young dewy rose. Elisabethan Rose by Penhaligon. Next, this house was on my radar when I heard so much about it on social media. Don't get the pickle smell that others get, but this here is Santal 33 by Labo. I love sandalwood. It's my favorite wood. I love blonde woods. And this here is just so pretty to me. I think it's unfortunate that those who can't really get the true beauty of this fragrance because they smell the pickle note, the dill pickle note. I don't get that. This is just a gorgeous sandalwood fragrance to me. Next, by Kilian. This is one of my favorites, and it was my first Kilian. And this here is Love, Don't Be Shy. I love the orange blossom in here. The sweetness is so pretty and feminine. This is gorgeous. I will always love this fragrance. It is very sweet, so you do have to like your sweet fragrances, but you just can't go wrong. And over the years, I don't know if you can see, but my juice is like this dark orange, orangey color, and I do have the original formulation that's in the black bottle. Next is from Van Cleef and Arpels, and this here is Bois. And this is just a beautiful fragrance in my opinion. This here to me is the best mineral fragrance out there. It has mineral notes, it has vanilla as well as tobacco, tonka bean, and it is just gorgeous. It has a beautiful musk in here that just smells so cuddly and just a hug in a bottle. Again, this here is Bois by Van Cleef and Arpels. Next is one of my favorites from Nishane. It used to be Ani, and then I got this added to my collection, and this here is Nefs. This to me is boss lady vibes. It is so many notes in one bottle. I would be here forever trying to name all of them, but you get the oud, you get the deep richness, the vanilla. I smell cinnamon in here, and I love wearing this when I'm going out. I'm dressed up, and you just can't go wrong. Nishane Nefs. From Maison Francis Kurkdjian, I love this whole entire house, and unfortunately I wish I could smell Baccarat 540. I can smell it on my clothes, but I can't smell it on me, and because of that, that's why this is not my favorite, and it is Oud Satin Mood. Oud Satin Mood to me is another dress-up fragrance. I love wearing this to like a gala or a party. It stays with me all day long, and the oud is something that even a non-oud lover would enjoy. This here is just so sensual and sexy. Oud Satin Mood by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. My favorite from Amouage is Guidance. I love this fragrance. This is something that I get so many compliments on. It is just compliments galore. Oh my gosh, this is my #1 fragrance. I love this. It is so pretty, and it just reminds me of the color of this bottle. Just so feminine and gorgeous, and oh, this is so pretty. Amouage Guidance. My favorite from Roja Dove is a new to my collection, and this is Sweetie Aoud. This is something that had been on my wish list for the longest, but I was really trying to dip my toes into oud and make sure that I was getting the ouds that I would love. And this one here is a true love. It is sweet. This is a 10 out of 10. It's just so deep and magnificent. This is a sweet, aromatic, woody fragrance. I smell juniper. I smell the patchouli, the oud, the labdanum. Oh my gosh, this is so good. And mainly the frankincense. That's what I get in here. This is gorgeous. Again, this is Sweetie Aoud by Roja Dove. My favorite from Atelier d'Ors is Pink Me Up. This here makes me feel so girly, and look at that bottle with the gold flecks in it. It is just so pretty. The fragrance reminds me of the color of this bottle. If pink had a smell, it would be Pink Me Up. Again, this is by Atelier d'Ors, and this is Pink Me Up. Another favorite house of mine is Memo Paris, and my favorite is Marfa. I love the tuberose in here. This is a tuberose you can wear all year round. It lasts in the cold weather, and it's gorgeous in the heat as well. This is beautiful. Again, this is Marfa by Memo Paris. A favorite of mine is I love Orange Blossom, and I have so many fragrances with the note of Orange Blossom, but my favorite is going to be from Maison, and this is Solar Blossom. This is a gorgeous, beautiful, feminine orange blossom scent, and it just radiates on your skin, especially when your skin warms up. This is gorgeous, and I love the bottles. Maison Solar Blossom. Next is a house that I have been loving. My favorite and my first from this house is Parade by Celine. And this here is a gorgeous freshie. I get so many compliments from this, and right when I think that this is gone, someone will say, "Oh, you smell nice. What are you wearing?" So this lets me know that I get more than just what I thought was 6 hours. I get 8+ hours with this, and it is so gorgeous. Just a great freshie that you just can't go wrong with. Parade by Celine. Another house that I have fallen in love with, I think I have pretty much every single one of their fragrances, except for the ones with the oud in it. Loewe Opera en el Teatro Real. This is a beautiful white floral amber fragrance. I smell the jasmine in here. It has the bergamot and some spicy notes. And I think the original bottles are so beautiful. I don't like the newer bottles. If you can find the original bottles from Loewe, I think you can't go wrong. This is gorgeous. Oh, this is so pretty. One of my favorite designer fragrances is Givenchy, and my favorite from this house is L'Interdit Rouge. This is a sexy fragrance. This is date night, and the tuberose in here is just so beautiful. It just reminds me of a gorgeous day night out. You have on a silky black dress and you're not showing too much skin, but just enough, with a red lip and red fingernail polish. This is just so sexy. L'Interdit Rouge by Givenchy. This is my first and favorite from the Privé line from Armani, and this here is Rouge Malachite. And again, I love tuberose, and this is my ultimate #1 tuberose fragrance. This is that bubblegummy tuberose, and you just can't go wrong. I think all of their bottles are so pretty, with the top that looks like a rock, and then the beautiful red bottle. This is gorgeous. Rouge Malachite by Armani Privé. My favorite from the house of Jo Malone, and that is Myrrh and Tonka. I will be getting a larger bottle of this. I think this beat out Wood Sage and Sea Salt, mainly because this is just so comforting and it lasts all day for me. But I love the myrrh in here. It's just so sweet and it's just so cozy. Myrrh and Tonka by Jo Malone. Another house that I really enjoy is BDK, and my favorite from BDK is Passé Soir. So pretty, has that kumquat note in here. And this is something that I love wearing in the spring and summer. It's just my favorite from this house. This is gorgeous. Passé Soir by BDK. I love the Premier line from this house, and this is YSL Baby Cat. And I have a couple of their fragrances from the Premier line, and Baby Cat is my favorite. This here was created by Dominique Ropion, and it is so beautiful with that black pepper. It has elemi, it has bourbon, vanilla, suede, and then I smell the saffron in here. That saffron in here makes this fragrance a 10 out of 10. This is a masterpiece. This is gorgeous. This is a love for me in the winter time, especially when I'm wearing a sweater or a jacket. It's just enveloping. Baby Cat by YSL. Another one of my favorite houses is Parfums de Marly, and I had the hardest time choosing which one, and this would be Delina La Rosée. And the reason why is because I do not have to think about what I'm wearing when I spray this fragrance. Whereas the other ones, I do have to be in a mood for them, and this one is just a no-brainer. Especially in the summer and springtime. This is so pretty, just a beautiful rose fragrance, and it just smells so feminine to me, and I love their bottles. So this is La Rosée by Parfums de Marly. One of my favorite houses that I love their musk DNA. I think that this would be my ultimate favorite musk house, and it is Narciso Rodriguez, and this one is the Musk Noir Rose. I love this. I get so many compliments with this. It is just so sexy to me, but then it can also be a casual fragrance for you, wearing jeans and a t-shirt. I get so many compliments when I'm wearing this. This here is Musk Noir Rose by Narciso Rodriguez. One of my favorite houses, as you may know if you watch my channel a lot, is I am a Chanel girl. I love Chanel, and this is my favorite Chanel. This is beige, and this is a fragrance that it is worthy to be a scent for anyone's wedding. It is just a beautiful spring or summer wedding fragrance. It is gorgeous. I smell honey in here, and the fragrance just reminds me of the color of the juice. It just has this wonderful gold kiss, and I love it. Favorite, Beige by Chanel. This next one was very hard for me because one of my rules for this video is that the fragrance could not be discontinued. It had to be something that you could just go out and buy right now. And this is Christian Dior's Amber Nuit. The reason why it was so hard for me is because I love Fève Délicieuse. However, it is discontinued, and this is my second best. I love this fragrance, especially in the fall. This is one that I can smell on myself. I can just, you know, smell my sweater. But I love wearing this in the fall and winter. And this is Amber Nuit by Christian Dior. One of my favorite houses is Initio. And this one was also very hard for me because I love Atomic Rose. I love Side Effect. And out of all my favorites, I had to pick Must Therapy. This is a no-brainer for me. This is one of those easy reaches. I love wearing this when it's just a jeans and t-shirt day. So pretty. It is just one of those calming fragrances. No matter what is going on during the day, I can smell this and just feel calm and relaxed. So pretty. Must Therapy by Initio Parfums. This next fragrance, when I smell this, I thought it was so unique. It has a note of silk in here, and it is so pretty. It's a 10 out of 10. It's a masterpiece in my opinion. And this here is Dries Van Noten's Soie Malachite. And this bottle is gorgeous. I also love houses that give you the opportunity to refill your bottles. That is so environmentally friendly. But this fragrance, the scent of this fragrance, it is sexy. This is date night worthy. Soie Malachite by Dries Van Noten. This next house was also very hard for me because I love Privé by this house, but then I got Levant, and that is Ormond Jane, and this is my number one from this house. This smells like Valaya to me. It is so pretty. I get so many compliments. It's long lasting, especially on clothes, but this is a fragrance that just reminds me of spring. When I think of spring, I think of Levant. However, you can wear this all year round, but it's just so beautiful. Those florals in here, gorgeous. I love fragrances that smell clean, and the way that you can do that is from the iris note. And this is one of my all-time favorite fragrances with the note of iris, and this here is Boucheron Iris de Syracuse. Oh, this is so pretty. If there was a fragrance that reminded me of angels or just heaven, it would be this fragrance. It's so pillowy. I love wearing this to bed. I love wearing this with a nice white summer dress. It is just so angelic to me. Boucheron Iris de Syracuse, an all-time favorite and OG. Another house that I love, and it was so hard for me to choose from, but another angelic fragrance in my opinion is Apollonia. This fragrance here is so pretty. It is so relaxing, and it just reminds me of a spa. And the bottle is beautiful as well. This bottle to me with the silver, it just reminds me of what this fragrance smells like, and it's just soft and angelic. Apollonia by Xerjoff. Another favorite of mine is Guerlain, and this was very hard to choose from as well, but I had to pick, and my favorite would be Angelique Noir by Guerlain, and I have the original bottle, and this the note of Angelica in here is gorgeous. As Guerlain's well-known vanilla DNA, and then that Angelica note in here is so pretty. I love wearing this. It's one of those fragrances that I'm constantly smelling my wrist, and you just can't go wrong with this. Angelique Noir by Guerlain. So this here is my ultimate favorite. Sandalwood. It just smells like light pencil shavings with some gorgeous florals in the background, and it's a #1 go-to for me. I can wear this with anything, especially jeans and t-shirt, just casual day, a button-down shirt and some khakis, and this is just my favorite. Santal Blush by Tom Ford. Another house that I love, and this fragrance was so hard to choose from because they have so many bangers from this house, but my favorite is Windflowers by Creed. This fragrance is the #1 go-to in the spring. I love this. The musk in here is so feminine and so beautiful. I love this. Windflowers by Creed. This is a new house that is created by my favorite perfumer, and this is a house created by Sonia Constant. It's just been a rabbit hole for me with this house, and the favorite from this house so far is Reflet sur Lavongo, and this to me is a gorgeous amber fragrance. I smell the honey in here. I smell the white florals. It is so pretty, and I think this is a masterpiece in my opinion. I think that Sonia Constant did a fabulous job, and out of all of her fragrances, this one here is my favorite, and it's only because the florals in here are just magnificent. They sit on your skin, they warm up, and you smell the florals, you smell the musk. And to me, I had never really found a fragrance with acacia, and this just intrigued me. But this is a gorgeous note. Oh my gosh, the acacia note in here is so pretty. I love this. You can wear this all year round, but I think this will really shine in the spring. Oh my God, I think that the spring would make this fragrance just sing. Again, that is Reflet sur Lavongo, and I know I probably mispronounced it. I am so sorry, but I did my best. This is gorgeous, and I think that Ella Kay is doing a phenomenal job. I cannot wait to see what more she has. One of the houses that I could not find my bottle, I don't know where it is. It's probably, you know, misplaced, but I will definitely get my hands on it because this was a fragrance that is so hard to find, especially in the United States. It is exclusive to Harrods, and that is Brompton Immortals by Ex Nihilo. Ex Nihilo is one of my favorite houses. Every single fragrance that I've gotten from them has been a love. I have not found any fragrance. I can't think of any one fragrance from this house that I don't enjoy. But Brompton Immortals is a fragrance that is a fragrance that was created by Jordi Fernandez, and I think that this perfumer did a phenomenal job. It has saffron, it has pink pepper, it has jasmine sambac and lily. I love the note of lily. This beautiful Madagascar vanilla with olibanum, as well as this gorgeous musk. But what makes this fragrance shine is the patchouli in here. I don't like patchouli too much, but the patchouli in here, it is chef's kiss. I love this fragrance. It's one of those fragrances where you have to be dressed up to wear it, and I will find any occasion to put this fragrance on. So I'm going to put the bottle in the corner here, and if you can, get your nose on it, but it is just gorgeous. And that's Brompton Immortals by Ex Nihilo. And guys, that wraps up my top picks from each of my favorite houses. I hope you enjoyed it. I had the most fun curating this list. It was a challenge, I'm not gonna lie, but I enjoyed it. Let me know what are some fragrances that are some of your favorites, or what you think I should get my nose on. Again, I want to thank you for stopping by, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Bye-bye.